Hello there. So here is my Solar Geo electric pressure cooker. I have already prepped everything to prepare my meat. As you can see, as you can peep it, it's just right there in the corner. Yeah, so this meat, I first roasted it. I normally prefer to roast my meat, especially when I'm going to cook boiled meat. Well, these days I just prefer to first roast. Unless I'm just cooking muchomo for pilau. Yeah. And so here are the ingredients I'm going to use. I have my onions, my tomatoes, my carrots, my green pepper. I have garlic there. I have my ginger there, right in the middle there. Um, well, so I'm going to be using Royco, but save this because I'm going to put it in the end. So I'm just showing you the things that I'm going to put in. As you all know, this process, that's salt that I'm going to be using. Yeah, so then I'm dropping in my meat that I already roasted, I already washed, clean. It's smelling amazing. You know how smoked meat smells. So I first, actually, yes, I first smoked it. I think that's the word I should have used. And then afterwards, I go in with my onions first, obviously. So after my onions, I'm going to put in the well, I like to use quite a lot of onions. Was I going to say number of onions? And then I like to go in with my garlic after, and then I go with my tangawizi, that is ginger, and then I go in, next is I'm going to drop in my tomatoes. Well, there's a way I layer them so that they can all, you know, blend in well. I don't specifically say that you should put them in the particular order I'm doing, but I normally prefer to do this. So then I go in with my green pepper there, and then after that I put in my tomatoes. I just like to layer them so that you know how garlic, the green pepper smells, it has a very nice aroma. So I want it to enter the tomatoes. So I keep layering them with the tomatoes. And then after that, I just, place everything there. And then I go last with my tomatoes. I mean, put them in the order you prefer. Preferably not mine. So then I spread them properly all over the meat, but make sure don't mix it completely to make all of them go down. They should remain on top. The next step is pouring water. So with water, you just have to use your eyes. And one thing I realized about these electric pressure cookers is that don't put a lot of water. You will regret afterwards unless you want to use a lot of that soup. Otherwise, just put what is enough for that particular sauce you're preparing. Yeah, so I'm just spreading them in there a little bit with my mingling stick. And just easy. Don't overmix it. So I think I'm adding in a little bit of water. Yeah, the water shouldn't be much because one thing with this electric pressure cooker, by the way, it doesn't, the water remains the same other than when you're cooking on a let me say, a sigiri or charcoal stove. The water completely, is, so I'm now going to cover it up. As we all know, the pointer has to point towards the seal to prevent the pressure from coming out when it is boiling. Yeah, so I've covered it up right now. And I like to prepare my meat at 75 minutes. Well, you can put it for 1 hour, depending on the type of meat, I guess. But for this particular meat, I always prefer to put it 75 minutes. That's 1 hour, 15 minutes, sometimes 60 minutes. It totally depends, but I've actually tried 40 minutes, I've tried 60 minutes. But the softness I prefer is at 75 minutes. I mean, 1 hour, 15 minutes. It's not a lot of time really to wait. Remember, you're putting everything in there, so there's no stress of you have to again fry and whatnot. And remember, we've not added any oil. So here it is ready, and I'm opening. So I have to take the pointer to exhaust to release the excess pressure. And then when the pressure is released completely, that is when I can open up my electric pressure cooker, and you have to do it gently so that in case there is that the left, you know, when you're opening, there's that pressure that comes up. So there's a way I'm going to open it. Let the cover face the other side. Give it a little bit of seconds, and then you lift it up. You can see how our meat has cooked. That's why I was telling you, do not put a lot of water. You see, the water has remained the same, but it has just made the meat cook properly and soft. So you've seen all the ingredients, all the tomatoes and garlic and green pepper. They've just remained on top. They've actually remained the same shape the way they are, but they are extremely, extremely soft. And my meat is soft, as you can see. I'm using the fork to press it, to pierce it. It's just too soft, amazing. Normally, after, some people prefer to serve it like this, but for me, what I will advise you, the tip that I'm going to give you is that after this, you are still going to let it cook, but don't cover it, to make it cook completely together, to boil, so that the tomatoes, the green peppers, especially the tomato, you know, when it boils now, when it's uncovered, it now it softens up and it mixes very well, and it thickens the soup. So normally what I do, I will cook it open for around 15 minutes. It depends. You can do 20, you can do 30, according to the thickness that now you want. So, but make sure you leave it open while it's cooking. You get what I mean? Yeah, so you're going to see the difference. I hope you saw it when I opened it. So now I'm going in with the last step, that is putting in my Royco. Let me tell you, no one can convince me otherwise, but Royco is the best that can thicken your soup. So I've put in my Royco there. I'm now just going to leave it to boil. So it's just going to boil. It's going to just boil like that. And then I'm coming in with my black pepper, just a little bit, because I love black pepper, and because I have children, I can't put in much, you know. So I think that's it with the ingredients. So then you're just going to leave it like that, and it's going to boil and boil, and the soup will thicken and everything will cook in together. You see the tomatoes that are hanging in there, they're going to soften and mash. Yeah, so like I told you, you can put 15 minutes, you can put 20 minutes, you can even add when it gets ready, you can increase the minutes if you feel like the thickness is not up to the level that you want. Yeah, but remember, when you're doing this step, leave it open. Do not cover. It will not do what it's supposed to do if you cover. Yeah, so it is ready now. As you can see, my meat is soft. It has thickened. Everything has cooked in together. The tomato has mashed in very, very well. My God, you people, I cannot describe how yummy this soup is. Remember, we didn't even add in extra oil. We just threw everything inside. I mean, what are you waiting for? Why should I suffer? With charcoal stove, this electric pressure cooker has really been a lifesaver. It's a game changer. And of course, we as UREC, we offer these electric pressure cookers. If you want any, don't hesitate to contact us. I'm going to leave my contact right there. You can WhatsApp. It's on WhatsApp. You can call. Yeah. And you get yourself an electric pressure cooker. And so this is how my soup looks like. You can eat it with anything: posho, rice, matoke, fufu. I mean, depending on where you come from. And so this is how I served it. Look at, oh my God. I preferred it with matoke. Oh my God, look at this amazing meal. So I'm just dropping our contacts there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and let me know what you think about it in the comments section. Bye.